The NRL world is going off right now. Jarryd Hayne making a shock return, player's name on jersey sparking debate, and Wayne Bennett bringing in a Socceroos coach to fix Latrell Mitchell's goal kicking. Yeah, we need to talk about this. Hey everyone, Jarryd here. Welcome back to NRL Deep Dive. If you're new, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. There's a lot happening in the NRL right now, so let's get stuck in. First up, Jarryd Hayne. Yeah, you heard that right. The former NRL star is officially returning to the Rugby League, signing a one-year contract with the Wentworthville Magpies, a feeder team for the Parramatta Eels in the Ron Macy Cup. He's a 36-year-old who hasn't played in years, and yet he's coming back because, in his words, he wants his kids to see him play live. Look, there's no doubt about that. Hayne was one of the most electric players we've ever seen in the NRL. A Daily M winner, a grand finalist, an Origin star, you name it, he did it. But can he really compete at any kind of decent level at 36? His last real NRL stint was back in 2018, and that version of Hayne wasn't exactly the unstoppable force we saw in his prime. Now, he's not jumping straight back into the NRL. He's going to be playing the Wenny and in the Ron Macy Cup, which is a step below the New South Wales Cup. But still, does that mean a potential path back to the first grade? I can't really see the Eels giving him a shot, but crazy things have happened, am I right? What do you guys reckon? Is this a publicity stunt, or does Hayne still offer something remarkable for the NRL? Alright, next big talking point. Bulldogs CEO Aaron Warburton has thrown out the idea of adding players' names to NRL jerseys, and it's dividing fans. Some people love the idea, saying it would improve merchandise sales and make jerseys feel more personal, while others hate it, arguing that jerseys will become outdated too fast with all the players' movement in the game, blah, 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 blah. Now, in the NRL, this has never really been a thing, but in sports like the NFL, the NBA, and even soccer, players' name on jerseys are a standard. It definitely helps fans connect with their favorite players and make for better marketing opportunities. But here's the problem. NRL teams are constantly shifting their lineups due to injuries, suspensions, and form changes. Imagine buying a jersey with the player's name on it, right? And 2 weeks later, they are dropped to a reserve grade or transferred to another club. On top of that, there's also sponsorship issues. Jerseys already have a ton of sponsor logos on them. Would adding names meaning losing valuable space for advertisers? And would all clubs have to agree on it? Or could it just be optional? Let me know what you think. Do we need players' name on jerseys, or should we just leave them as they are? Now let's talk about Wayne Bennett and his last coaching move, because this one is wild. The Dolphins coach has brought in former Socceroos boss, Graham Arnold, to work with Latrell Mitchell on his goal kicking. Yeah, you heard that right. A soccer coach helping an NRL star. Crazy. Now, before you dismiss this as crazy, Arnold actually has experience coaching NRL players in the past. He's worked with Jamie Lyon, Brett Hodgson, and my favorite, Benji Marshall, to improve their kicking techniques. So let's be real, goal kicking is a skill that definitely has crossover between soccer and rugby league. Latrell's goal kicking last season sat at around 71.74%. Not terrible, but not elite either. Compare that to the top kickers in the comp, who was sitting around 85 to 90%, and you can see why the Rabbitohs would want to get him some extra coaching. If this works, it could be a game changer for the Souths. But does this say something bigger about the Rabbitohs season? Bringing in Wayne Bennett and now outside specialists suggests the club knows they need to get everything right to be contenders. It's a big year for the South Rabbitohs, and the pressure is on. And speaking of contracts and pressure, let's talk about player signings. Tallis Duncan just secured a contract extension with the Rabbitohs until the end of 2027, which is huge. He's been a solid since making his debut in 2023, and South clearly sees him as a long-term piece of their forward pack. But the bigger picture here is the insane list of stars coming off contract at the end of 2025. Ryan Papaisen and James Tedesco were on that list, but both have now locked in extensions. That still leaves a ton of big names potentially hitting the open market soon. Clubs are already making moves behind the scenes, and you can bet the player movement rumors are only going to heat up as the year goes on. So what do you guys think about all this? Does Hayne actually have a future in the rugby league again? Should the NRL bring player names on jerseys? And will Latrell's goal kicking actually improve with the help of a soccer coach? Let me know in the comments. I want to hear your takes on this. I respond to every comment. As always, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. Subscribe for more NRL content. I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Take it easy, mate.